Is a man not entitled to being pegged by his girlfriend? Dude. It just makes me upset that this is the quote-unquote DualShock collection, but Infinite is not in here.
It is.
Is it?
Yeah, it's just with the package that I have, it's 2 discs. So BioShock 1 and 2 are on 1 disc, and then Infinite's on its own disc. You know, you might disagree with me here. I think this might be in the conversation of games that I feel like people must play that they've never played before. You know how we had that conversation?
I don't think I disagree with that.
Well, I just remember you saying the last time you tried playing this, you weren't really vibing with it.
Well, that was because the mechanical aspect of, like, for me, the shooting didn't feel good, but I also wasn't playing on the remake version. I was also playing on, it just felt like it was lacking impact. Like,
okay.
Like a certain kineticness of, like, I want to feel my shots.
Yeah.
And I kind of just didn't get that. Maybe in the remake it does. Maybe it's a Maybelline.
You know what's crazy about a game like this though? Is that there's nothing really before or after that's anything really like it.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just such a, like, kind of outlandish concept, and that's kind of why, like, I have a love-hate relationship with this generation of consoles, the PS3 360, because I feel like so many creative ideas came out of that generation as far as video games like this, but the consoles were shit.
I don't know about the 360 exactly. I definitely.
The 360 was probably a much better console.
I would agree that the PS3 was, like, just kind of lacking, and I've said before it's because, like, everything developed first party on the PS3 was perfect because they know how, like, the allocated RAM worked on the console, whereas developing third party for the 360 was just generally easier. Whereas, so, like, a first party PS3 title looks probably better than a 360 title.
Yeah.
But all the games that kind of were just made by everybody else, like, it didn't feel well optimized, performance issues, looked a little meh. But all in all, like, the generation of gaming itself was fucking, and I hate this word, it was peak.
It really was, though. And I think, like, we've talked about this before, I just think that developers just had more freedom to make kind of wacky ideas like this. Like, this is such a bizarre concept that I think it worked. Like, I think this is a really cool idea of a game. And, you know, obviously, if you've never played this game, I won't spoil anything. But there's just a lot of things they do narratively that I thought was really interesting. And then just the atmosphere and the tone of this game. You know, I talk about that a lot lately with a lot of different video games. But I do think tone matters a lot.
Oh, yeah.
When it comes to just, especially video games. I feel like you got to nail a certain vibe to get you immersed. If you're not nailing that vibe, then you're not going to get sucked in. And this is one of those games where it's like, the shooting might actually be outdated. It's been a while since I've played it, but I just remember the atmosphere of this game was just so, like, you wanted to pick up everything and read it. You wanted to look around and be like, what the fuck happened in this room? And that kind of shit, I fucking love that. When a video game just fucking, it doesn't force anything on you. You as the player just want to explore more and figure out what happened. It was like in Arkham Knight when we were playing, doing that Man-Bat mission, and you go in the room.
Just posted that.
Nice. Yeah, when you do that Man-Bat mission where it was like, they just kind of let you soak that room in. They're just like, they don't really tell you, look over here. You just walk in the room and you, as the player, piece together what happened. Yeah. And that's my favorite kind of shit right there, man. That in a video game. Like
I said this, like, that room feels so isolated and separated from the world. And, like, you know, I didn't articulate it the best, but in that moment of the looping, God, we're talking about Batman, the looping video that was going on, like, it is an isolated incident of Langstrom reliving his worst moment in history. And it's like, it's kind of like, do you remember in The Evil Within 2, where the dude that's taking all the pictures and then he kills the guy and then they're in that still moment of time continuously dying?
Yeah.
That's what it makes me think of. But I'm also willing to be wrong in this. Like, I kind of hope I'm wrong, where, like, the gameplay just feels amazing and everything about this game holds up amazingly.
Dude, just to loop it around with that Arkham Knight thing that we were just talking about, I feel like this game feels like that room the entire time. That's the thing I love about this game, even over Infinite, is that like that vibe you get when you walked into Man-Bat's cave or Langstrom's cave or whatever, or his office, I mean, his laboratory. That vibe that you got where you kind of were just like, what the fuck? You got like this weird, like unsettling vibe and you're just looking around. This whole game is like that. Every room you walk into for the most part is you just kind of going like, what the fuck happened here, dude? Like, and I think that's so awesome, dude. Especially if you've never played this game before. Like, they don't throw the lore in your face, which is kind of cool about it. It's like you just kind of play it, and then as you're going along, you are just curious because of how well they like just packed this fucking game with detail in its environments that you're just like, I want to know more. Those are the best kinds of games, man.
The parallels I've noticed when you say something is atmospheric.
Yeah.
It's always usually like dark, gritty, and dilapidated. And I'm just like, when Cody says atmospheric, that's what he means. And
it's true. It's true. And the reason why I say that, it's not that I don't think that you can have a good atmosphere with games that have a brighter tone to it. Like Infinite is BioShock Infinite has a way brighter tone, right?
Sure.
But I just think that like when it comes to like when I talk about atmosphere, I always feel like the darker and like creepier games always are the ones that kind of actually get my attention.
Totally.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I've played so many video games over the years that it's hard to actually get me to lock in on something. I mean, even like Fallout's tone, I wouldn't say is scary. It's got more of like this kind of 50s vibe to it, but it totally works in that game's favor, right? But like for like Resident Evil or BioShock or something, there's something about those kinds of games that just, they just get me into them, dude. Like, I don't know what it is. It's probably the eerie, dark tone that the game's giving off, but it's like, if the game can actually achieve that and evoke something out of me as the player while I'm playing it, I feel like that's
Hey, bro,
some peak shit right there.
I'm a sucker for the exact same thing, because like, dude, like I love like the dark, gritty, like dilapidated, waterlogged ass, like sludge coming from the walls, like type shit. I'm like, ugh, this is gross, and I fucking love it. And I
Dude,
don't know why.
That's the last game to do that for me was Silent Hill 2 remake. That game, incredible. Welcome back, everybody.
What's up?
We didn't even start the video.
Which we were actually on the fence
Oh, shit.
between that and this. And Cody said pretty well that it's like, oh, Silent Hill 2 still a little bit too new, a little bit too like.
It's still pretty fresh in my mind.
Yeah.
That game.
Before we crack into, but I would love to crack into that on the channel, because
I would too.
Just talking in depth about that game, but also like I feel like that's an easy enough pass a controller back and forth. Plus putting our minds together on the puzzles. I love puzzles. I think this guy loves puzzles. I don't know.
I do.
I don't know if I ever asked him directly.
Dude, I mean, Resident Evil's full of puzzles, right? Yeah.
Do you like puzzles?
I do like puzzles.
Will you wear puzzles?
Are you puzzles? Are you referencing the fucking interview with Elijah Wood? All right, are we ready to start this?
Sure.
Let's fucking do it.
Will you wear wigs?
Dude, director's commentary? That's kind of cool.
Did you wear a wig? No.
Will you wear wigs?
Maybe? When will you wear wigs?
I'm gonna start laughing.
Muffin Man! Good stuff.
That's cool. I forgot they did a director's commentary, because I believe the director of this game and Infinite is a guy named Ken Levine.
To say this too, I agree that the 360 PS3 generation of gaming is amazing. The thing that sucks is like the PC ports of them and playing them on modern hardware. It's always some kind of troubleshooting that you have to go through.
Yeah, I know.
But I'm also kind of glad at the same time that we left some of these games behind and just let good games be good games without beating them to death. Like, I'd be kind of pissed off if like a new BioShock like unless they made a series. I
see what you're saying though. Like, there's something kind of cool about leaving that gem on that generation and being like, you had to be there to remember that game. That's kind of cool. There is something cool about that. I'd agree.
Just let it exist as is. No need to touch it. Just appreciate the beauty for what it is and then move on.
Yeah, man. Fuck, I'm actually kind of stoked that we're playing this game now.
Me too.
I haven't played this game in a while. I think the last time I played this game was with an ex-girlfriend. And she didn't think she was going to like it, and she watched me play the whole game. She was like, that game was awesome. And I was like, I fucking know. Like, this game is sick.
There's a reason I fucking played it. Well, you're playing with your current girlfriend.
Yeah.
Hi, Cody. How
Bradrica.
how turned off would you be if a girl just talked like? So basically,
I'd be like, do you need to clear your throat?
anyways,
let's just do medium, I guess.
Whatever your heart's telling you, bro. As far as I'm concerned, you are in charge of the ship. I cannot play.
We'll pass it back and forth.
I cannot play shooters on controller.
Really?
It takes me a while to relock into.
You got it, bro.
When I say that, I'm not kidding.
You got it.
I'm a PC boy pretty much since high school.
I do prefer first-person shooters on PC, I will say, but I can still play it on controller if I really need to.
I literally have not played a shooter.
They told me.
They told me.
Son,
Smoke on a plane.
you're special.
They told me, son, you're a
born to
failure.
make great
Whose wallet is this?
You know what?
Where did they get this plane
Who the
from?
fuck?
They were right.
The style of character model, too, feels very this generation. BioShock. Dude, is this the new Resident Evil?
I'm just gonna go out and go ahead and say this right now because I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but because I feel like eventually we are gonna talk about the plot to this game and the
Spoilers are
narrative.
on
Yeah,
the
spoilers
table.
ahead. I want to warn you, if you have not played this game, stop watching this video actually and go play it, or watch somebody that's playing it that doesn't spoil the game, because I do think this game is one of those games where if you haven't had it spoiled for you, just trust me, go play it. Agreed?
Oh, yeah.
Agreed? Okay.
Or at the very least...
If you've played it before, stick along, because we're going to talk about... I just want to say that right now, because I don't want to ruin this game for people.
Yeah, at the very least, do what I did a couple years ago and watch a lore video to, like, kind of, like, brush up a little bit. I love lore videos. Like,
Yeah, me too.
They're so good to listen to as just, like, I'll listen to them at work. But I have a really bad time with, like, retention, because I think I'm just a fucking idiot at this point.
Yeah, I feel that. I really do feel
especially at work. I listen to the lore of Guilty Gear, retain nothing of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen to the COD Zombies lore.
Dude, I can't retain the lore of my own life.
Oh
Like,
my god, you're telling me
fucking-
I can't retain what I had for dinner tonight, alright?
Bro, I've been like brain farting more lately too.
Dude, welcome to my fucking life.
Bro, I'm like mid-conversation, I'm like, the fucking
Welcome to my life,
and then they just look at me
Broham.
and I'm just like, fuck you. Like, I don't
Dude.
remember what I was gonna say.
How many times has it happened to me while I was talking to you where I would be
I know,
talking about something?
it's been happening to me more lately, and then they're just like,
You're
you
28
know, like
now,
Alzheimer's
bro.
kicking in. I'm like, go jump off a bridge. Don't fucking speak to me
Fucking
all day.
walk into traffic, alright? No gods, no kings. Only man. Is a man not entitled to a penis pump?
Turn around. Take your pants off. What?
Turn around again.
In what country is there a place for people like me, Andrew Ryan? Dude,
Russia.
the depths of which this story goes.
Oh, dude.
No
yeah.
pun intended with depths, but
Because it had been a while, like I said, I watched the lore video, but someone also did independent work of, like, I always talk about, like, audio dramas and stuff like that. It's a little bit of a low quality one, but someone did their own, and they got, like, probably their friends or something to help them. And I'm like, oh, it wasn't bad. It was a good little listen to while I was at work. And it just did all the voice acting of, like, Andrew Ryan, fuck, what I want to say Bellefontaine, but that is not right.
no,
Fontaine.
Frank Fontaine.
Fontaine.
Yeah, it was Frank, I think.
And then who was the other one? Who's the guy that he was?
Tenenbaum. You're talking about Tenenbaum, I believe.
And then who's the Asian dude?
Uh,
All of them, like all of
yep, them.
exactly.
All right, I just want to put subtitles on.
But yeah, it was cool to listen to, man, especially because I hadn't visited the game in so long.
I believe this game came out in like 2008.
Sounds correct.
Forget who.
I think it's 07.
I forget who did Irrational Games.
Let me see. I feel like it's 07, but you might be right.
I am Andrew Ryan, and I'm here to ask you a question.
Have you ever jerked off inside of a submarine?
That's a sin.
Have you ever peed off a balcony, 30-story balcony?
Have you ever peed in a woman's butt to make a baby?
No, says the man.
No.
Moscow.
Well, I have news for you.
Ooh. August 21st, 2007.
2007? Nice, wow.
Different. I chose the impossible.
That's fucking crazy.
I chose.
This game's almost
Dude,
20 years
holy-
old.
I literally had that same thought.
This game's almost 20 years old. That's fucking crazy.
Holy shit. I would
dude.
say this game could deserve, like, a hard remake.
Fate would not be constrained by the
Yeah.
and with the sweat,
It doesn't need it,
rapture.
but, dude, like, what they did with Dead Space, man,
Yeah.
to this...
They could do, yeah, I think you're right. I think they could do a remake of this. With that being said, I still think it looks pretty good. I'm not gonna
I
lie. Like,
agree.
obviously the graphics are a little out of date, but not that bad. There is, that's what I'm saying. Is like, there's a certain kind of feel to this game that I think is just really special. That if they did a remake, they'd have to, like, make sure they do that right.
to capture it. I mean, so far, all the remakes that I've played of games of, I don't know, really any
How do you
generation.
even greenlight a game like this?
Colt, sit your butt down. Your tail is in the way. Come here.
How do you like greenlight a game idea like this? I don't think they'd made a game before this. Maybe they had.
I could not tell you. I'm not familiar with the triangle's jump is crazy.
Yeah, that's some PS2 shit right there.
Interact, X, square reload, first day. Okay.
Supposedly they are adapting this into, I believe, a television show.
Dude, that would actually I'm super on board with that.
Me too. They just have to do it right. I'll just keep saying that. They need to do it right, but that could definitely work.
Is it someone new?
Oh shit. I think this game is really aided by not being open world or anything like that. Like, you kind of almost want to gain a sense of claustrophobia.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Is like a lot of these levels are pretty narrow and pretty like.
Cordon in.
There's not a lot of demand, I feel like.
No, I imagine this game was pretty well optimized too at the time.
But the fact that it's underwater and you can look out in the water makes it feel a bit like more open than it actually is. You know?
Yeah, and like this is like obviously like super steampunk as well.
It's got that like transatlantic like vibe to it, you know what I mean? Where it's like, and then he went up to the plate and he hit a line drive to center field, and you know what I'm talking about?
Old Curly. They stopped doing that voice as soon as Jackie Robinson.
Pretty much.
And pitch to old Jackie Robinson.
Old Jackie went up that off. Fuck. Yeah, dude.
I do love the 50s slash like 60s. Would you say this is 50s? What
This
is
game
this?
takes place in 1960 on the
60?
year.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So yeah, it's definitely that vibe.
I really do enjoy that aesthetic. Like,
See, like this shit kind of gives me Dead Space vibes, like you were saying a little bit.
that's what I'm like, dude, a little touch up would go a long way on this. Like, this obviously still, like you said, looks pretty fucking solid.
I think so.
But, I mean, dude, like, also, like, it is a little stylized, too, so that, like, helps the art style.
Oh shit. How do you like Nerf darts?
I put thumbtacks in the Nerf darts.
oh.
Press triangle to jump. Weird, right? Here's a fucking rent. Nice, dude. Yeah, very like, in a way, the models kind of remind me of something like TF2. I didn't play a lot of TF2, but... Oh, fuck.
Shit.
That was... Can we put that on Marketplace? Is that couch?
Damn, yeah. How much is that worth?
Lightly worn.
Oh!
Oh, you're gonna have to play footsies, dude. Oh shit. Yeah, but that
You
like
see what I mean, though? Like, there's just this weird fucking vibe and tone to this game that is just unfucking matched.
I do like the like little backing ambient music as well. Like that's doing a lot for me. Yeah, just the I don't would you say this time period I don't think it's overused or anything like that, would you?
No, I
Because,
don't,
like,
actually.
because you have like this, you have Fallout, you have LA Noire, you have am I blanking on something major?
I don't think so. But I don't think it's overdone. I actually think they should make more video games in that kind of
Like
era,
old
because
school.
there's something cool about like preserving that piece of history, you
That
know?
time period, probably much the way you feel about something like Red Dead Redemption 2.
100%. I love period piece games like that. It's very cool.